TV. Now, bereaved families in Babanawokope, a village in Agbozuma in the Ketu South municipality of the Volta region, have been compelled to bury their dead in their homes. This is because the community cemetery has been flooded. Floods have inundated the community for more than 3 months, disrupting teaching and learning, commerce, and now burial. Citi News' Caleb Kuda captures the struggles of the living and the dead as a result of the floods in this report.
Are we on a river or what?
No, this is the flood water that we are on. So all these places were actually a dry grounds that people actually walk to their school here. So you can see that we are getting closer to a school here. So because of the flooding, all these places are flooded.
How long has this been?
I think they started somewhere May.
It's been 5 months since floods consumed major parts of Babanawokope in Agbozuma North, in the Ketu South municipality, and life has not been the same for residents. We are in distress, happy, Bedega tells me. She's returning from a funeral, and she recounts how the dead body in the casket had to be offloaded onto 2 different canoes on parts of what used to be a road but has now been flooded. The sick have not had it any easier, she shares.
Some of the bereaved families who came to bury their loved ones could not actually have access to the cemeteries because the cemeteries are flooded. Is that correct?
Yes, the cemeteries are very flooded.
Tell us your name first of all.
My name is King George. I work with a local radio station in Akachi. Right. But I'm basically here today because a friend of mine is actually burying his uncle today. So we need to follow him and come and then actually help him in the burial. So here we are today.
So what did you see when you came? Where was the dead buried?
Yeah, when we came, we learned the local cemetery is flooded, very flooded. Some of the graves are even up in the water, so the person cannot be buried there. So they need to dig a grave in the house, somewhere close to the house, on a bit of high ground, where the person can be buried, for now.
I look in the distance to my left, and under this coconut plantation is a cemetery. I see tombs, but some of them are covered with the flooded water, telling you just the extent of which the flooding has impacted the Agbozuma Babanawo community. Not only the living are paying the price for this flooding situation that has persisted for 5 months, but even the dead are paying a price for it.
It's difficult. When you are sick, there is no route to pass you to hospital, especially those who are burying their loved ones. The ambulance take them to a place. Sometimes they use a truck, carry the person to a stage. Another stage, they have to gather people to carry them or put in car. They put the dead body or the corpse in. They put it in canoe before they get to their last destination. So at times they have to transfer 3 times. Look, this is a cemetery. It has flooded with water. Today they are burying somebody here. They have to find a place behind the house and do that. And the water is mixing with the dead bodies. And over here we depend on the well water. So look at the contamination of water my people are taking.
I'm Babanawokope, Assembly Member for Agbozuma North, and also the Council Chairman for the 10 electoral areas in Somapego.
I asked him what the local leadership has done about the flooding situation in the last 5 months.
Since the flooding started, we contacted the office and They came to take data. After taking the data, they started sharing items at some places. So he said the items got finished. Then I said, okay, fine. Maybe if he has the opportunity of getting another item another day, he should also try to sort us out. In July, he called me and said he has some items. That's Wellington boots that I wanted to give it to my community, Suklaji, and also Zongo, 10, 10, 10, with a plastic bowl, 10, and rubber cup, 10. And I said, okay, that is okay. If we get that, that will be okay. But the fact is, those items may not reach the people that are affected. So we'll be looking at getting other items. If it is much, then we actually use it to augment what we will have and share to the people. We were fortunate enough to have a donation from Ghana Gas and the MP. When I got to it, I called him and I visited him in the office to say, okay, now I got some items. I want the items that he promised to give us. That's the boot and the plastic bowls and cup. He got angry and said because Ghana Gas brought the donation, they didn't bring it through his office, and also the MP didn't bring the donation through his office, so he will not give us the items.
Togbiga Adama Atonia, Paramount Chief of Somo, has mobilized his people to dredge canals in an attempt to minimize the impact of the flooding. He tells me he had no choice as all calls on local authorities to intervene proved futile.
As of yesterday evening, I had call from people in that surrounding area they work that all the water launching in their farms and coconut and the coconut trees, all of them has reduced. Right. They can even see barely the land, not the water again.
I see even the water level through the canal and it's moving. Yes. What has been the role of the local government, municipal, district in all this? Because I understand this has been happening since May this year.
Yeah. I'm not going to shy away from the facts. Since this thing happened, I informed them, none of my local government officials has even visited us to ask us the situation and what we can do. And upon all our call to all the government agencies, none have come to our aid. That forced me to do what I'm doing by the strength of the traditional council.
How much is it costing to construct this canal?
The cost is bear by 7 Seas Company, who are mining salt over here. I've spoken to them. This is the crisis we have, and they are able to come to our aid to do this work.
Do your people need any relief or they are okay?
We need it. My people need it because the overflow of the water which has scattered the communities has cut off our major roads. So many people cannot come to the business, which is the marketplace, to trade. That's why the aging ones. If you want to move from your house today, some of the citizens were telling me, if you want to move to buy tin of 10 cedis in the roadside, you have to spend 50 cedis, 40 cedis for transportation, than what you are coming to buy for 10 cedis. And it's difficult when you are sick. There is no route to pass you to hospital.
The youth who have dedicated their time to assist stranded commuters via canoe for a fee of 1 Ghana cedi are disappointed in the local government authorities.
These women are trying to catch a boat and cross the water body and go to a funeral. They are asking the man who is riding the canoe, paddling the canoe, how much it cost and how many people fill the canoe, and he says 10 people. They were concerned. They were asking him if they are not too many. How many people, sir, do you load your canoe with at a time? I mean, anyway.
Sometimes 10, but Garo Mami Kona Momandra, actually like a population of Inchimi Kona Modu.
10 Amasubakba.
10 Asubok, but Lama Vanamita, Namima Queen and Mo, Yama Morgano, Fumakla Maropa, Fioina, Ajiji, Voji Kabakaba, Matami help now.
He says there are more people coming, and plus they get stressed out when they do this, and so when there are more people, they try to have as many as possible to maximize the time they do that.
One city is coming on a motion. No, Mima Gakpo, me plan a chicken subo, Gakami on a lafia, more than that.
Canoa Hamiato.
Can I maybe rent? Me rent can we can a week, we can have 5 million.
500,
yeah, the week, Milema.
Yama local government, you'll have your fear and go, but not like you, Nella. Giru Ratapala fear. Na rokonya mi agbokpo ma maka je mi amepodo mi moye a chiare wala ka to gba ba chire na mi ho ka ke pe ma to la aga glo na nya ta tutu ma ayata mi amokpo na akuforo ga meti akple ipe ate vi o kana la fi goji aba nya pa MC kple to mi mokpo no ba wa ja gba wa na na cho nyi nchina mi mi ga sese ha ba oji ba ye wa ayu chie aro yo onyi na atoshishi mi amokpom ba alewo we achie na vola fie goji mia nyama mo na no ndadie mia no soso ma mi mokpon no ba onu nanama la nya tepa tutu ma ajeje nkoto eko ba nyama ndomi mo ye wo taflache akuforo government aro jidudu yo kata vana jije o ma chona rekama na nyama kpodomi mo anya nya tepa nya ba mo chora kama na nyama kpodomi mo ye o ala gbozuma duema tafla chikafa ngogbeto le mieshi amadango le mieshi gaka o ma chura kama na mi ta we ba to ero ra fie mi va gba ha mi kpoga ba mi anto fie mi le fie tojivu me ma komiro ala ba tojivu kula nfo na mi fifie na mi kom wo gajira ka mi hona fine mi len kuda nyen kpo ba na nya ba nyama jirudu akleto ro mi gbokpo mare ni to la fie go jare mi ati mi rego ta bi fie mi so review mi ma nkuma ko mi mo pona akoda la okleto ba no du ma toro gara mi gie anya la mi hye mi agbenu la nya to tutu ma mi ma garu ba nya ga da ko no so ton.
We are moving across the water once again, and as you can see, the people are not in life jackets. In fact, neither am I. I didn't anticipate this. And it's scary as the man paddling it with his long stick keeps moving from one side to the other. If this capsizes, we are in trouble. And I see 3 elderly women returning from a funeral, and they've had to sit up tight and upright because anything happens and we are in trouble. You can see another canoe there coming, and this one has more young people, and they're all crossing this. You're all using life jackets. This, I understand, has been the situation for the last 4 months. So at least some preparations should have gone on, some life jackets supplied or bought so that your commute will be safe.
No, as at now, nobody has come to our aid to provide us with any life jackets. So we are just managing the situation as it is.
Can you confirm that it's been 4 months?
Yes, it's more than even 4 months. Yeah, more than 4 months.
So how are you coping?
Well, by the help of these boats.
Are you not concerned that your mothers, grandmothers have to join a canoe to move from one side to the other? What's your deepest? No. That was scary, man. That was scary, man. Yo, be careful, man.
Yeah, we are more concerned about especially the elderly and then the children.
especially because the residents here tell us that there are snakes in this water body. It's extremely important for some speedboats, some life jacket, and for the water to be, the land to be reclaimed as soon as possible, because it's scary just riding on this 3-minute thing. Has been a scare of a lifetime, and it's critical that the government moves in swiftly to address the concerns of residents of Babanawo in Agbozuma, Ketu South, municipality of the Volta region. For Citi News, I am Caleb Kuda.